The only thing worse than an hypocrite is a liar that's also a hypocrite. Hypocritical us. As we approach the 2023 general election, I want to ask, why was it possible for the Sorosoke cronies to organize the NSAS protest so well, but can't galvanize themselves into a formidable political force to be reckoned with? Are the younger generations ready to take over power? Is it lack of focus, foresight, laziness, or hypocrisy? We mouth not too young to rule or run, but not ready to come together and support any credible young persons without large financial pockets or money to share. Is that not hypocrisy? We complain about how government and their political allies instructed soldiers to fire live ammunition at defenseless protesters during NSAS protests, but willingly gather and chant slogans in support of the same politicians for campaign. Youth volunteer for Tinubu, youth arise for Atiku, Buhari youth vanguard, or Shibanjo youth movement. Frankly, I don't have another word for you but hypocrisy. We complain about the cost of nomination form for APC and PDP, but small political movement or civil society where we form, small money when we gather to manage or share a problem, groups scatter, others go form their own. No unity of purpose. How are we different from our politicians? You tell me Peter Obi or Kingsley Moghalu or Fela Duro-Toye or Yaya Bello is a good candidate to govern Nigeria, but turn around to say, he no go win as he no get structure. Forgetting saying that you be the structure where them need. Stop being hypocritical. If you put your money where your mouth is, them go win. You are a business person ready to dole out bundle of cash at parties and events while complaining about harsh economic environment in Nigeria, yet not ready to deploy same resources to strengthen or support credible candidates or parties, apart from the same APC and PDP. If you know be hypocrisy, then I don't know what I go call you. You are there shouting, politicians are thieves, stealing our money, but you are ready to compromise any process to make money, and you go shamelessly come out tight to give pastor, thinking you feel bribe God. NYC is your case. Now your suffering continue. How Nigeria go take good? It's a notorious fact that politicians steal, kill, maim, snatch ballot boxes just to win election. Do they do these things themselves? It is you and I they use to achieve these things. If you say no and I say no, it go stop as they won't find anybody to use. So let's stop all of this hypocrisy and act. You are a pastor selling master key, olive oil, holy water, anointing, prayer blessings and powers. You claim you receive from God freely. Telling people to pray instead of working or pay tithe instead of taxes, yet blame politicians for stealing or deceiving the people. I beg, remove the speck in your eyes, Jerry. A country where the youth dare not have a plan, as they have to flow according to the plan of the country, or the plan the country have for them. While as swings on strike, the same youth will slavishly run and vote after the same politicians that put them in the same mess. I'm sorry to say, we can never be great if mindsets don't change. I know they swear. I just make all of us wake up. A land where an engineer becomes a comedian for lack of jobs, and a general who becomes president acts comical, where a pastor tells you to pray for safety, but surround himself with armed guards and security personnel, and governors and legislators that promise you safety and security are chased away from their hometown by terrorists and bandits. Yet, the National Assembly would rather beg the president to act than activate its constitutional power of impeachment. He's not only walking on a path to nowhere and sitting on a time bomb. And unless we collectively wake up, change our mindset and ways and do the right thing, soon the innocent ones will be in jail while the guilty ones will be in leadership position, as it done they happen already. I will therefore advocate. It is not just the politicians that destroy our country. We all collectively did. By our silence in the face of ineptitude, our insincerity and acquiescence in the face of nepotism and favoritism, our complexity and concern me attitude when things go wrong despite our individual strength and can-do spirit. If we change and insist on doing the right thing or individually make collective sacrifice, not minding the danger or inherent benefit, just the way we do when we go abroad, I tell you, our politicians will take us seriously and do the right thing as our thumb will be stronger than our voices. If you believe, like we always say, if you believe you have the power to make that change, just join us on this journey by following us on all our social media platforms showing on your screen. For if you do your own and I do my own, without fear, inducement, or favoritism, soon the song will change. Talk to the man in the mirror to change before you talk to the next person. See you next week.